welcome back. In the last lesson, we have completed present tense. I taught you the four aspects of present tense. I also told you the uses of the four aspects of present tense and how do we frame the sentences of each aspect of present tense, isn't it? And in today's lesson, we are going to learn past tense. We are also going to learn the uses of four aspects of past tense and how to frame the sentences. Alright. To begin with, we have simple past, or the past simple. Okay. When do we frame the sentences of simple past? We use simple past for an action that occurred, that started in past and that finished in past. Alright. So when do we use simple past, children? For past. Alright. So here, children, we are going to learn the sentence structure of simple past. Alright. So I am going to teach you the sentence structure of affirmative sentences, the sentence structure of negative simple past sentence, and the sentence structure of interrogative simple past sentence. Alright. So here we are going to learn the sentence structure of affirmative or the positive sentence. Alright. So what is the sentence structure of it, children? Subject plus verbs second form or the verbs past form plus object. Okay. Now in subject, I have already taught you first person, second person and the third person. Noun or a pronoun we use, right? And I have also told you that we use verbs, three forms of verb to frame a sentence, right? So here, what form of verb are we using? We are using the second form of verb, right? For example, I taught English. So this sentence is telling us about an action that occurred in past. What action we are talking about here? We are talking about that I taught you English, right? In the past. So an action that occurred in past has been mentioned over here. Another example, you saw a movie. Alright, so here saw is the second form of verb. What is the first form of verb? This verb, children, saw, it is see. Okay, see, saw, seen. So here what form of verb have we used, children? Saw. Alright, another example, she ate an apple. So, what is the first form of ate, children? Eat. What is the second form? Ate. And the third form is eaten. So, what am I trying to tell you is, this is the subject, this is the verb second form and this is object of the sentence, right? Here also you is the subject, saw is the verb second form and movie is the object, alright? Here also I is the subject, taught is verb second form and English is object. So, this is the sentence structure of affirmative simple past sentence. Let's move on to the second one, that is negative. Alright, so what is the sentence structure of a negative simple past sentence, children? Subject plus, we are using a helping verb over here, did plus verbs first form plus object. Why are we using the verbs first form here, children? Because we already have used the second form of do over here, that is did. And the two similar past form of verbs will not come in one sentence. Alright. So here we have used verbs first form. If you take the example of these same sentences, then sorry, I did not put not here. It is a negative sentence, so it will not will also come here. Okay, plus not plus verbs first form plus object. So here I, alright, did not, what will come here? Taught or teach? It will be teach. Alright. Why, children? Because teach is the first form of verb. Why are we putting the first form of verb? Because we have already used the second form of verb in this sentence. We cannot use it twice. Alright. So here we are going to put teach plus object is English. Getting me? Second, you saw a movie. So you did not saw or see. It will be see. Okay. See a movie. Alright. Third, she ate an apple. So she did not eat an apple. Alright. So here we have learned the negative simple past sentence. Clear? Now we are going to move on to interrogative. As I have already taught you children that there are two types of interrogative sentence. What are those two types of interrogative sentences children? One, in which the answer will be either yes or no. The second one is the answer will be a descriptive one. For example, if I ask you, did you read a book? You're going to answer me either yes or no. But if I ask you, where did you go? Then you cannot answer me in yes or no, but you will have to answer me in words, other words, right? So these are the two types of interrogative sentence. We are going to learn the structure of both these interrogative sentences, children. Here, if the question is of the type where the answer will be either yes or no, we are going to start it as did plus subject plus verb's first form plus object question mark. Alright, what is the example? Let's take these examples only. Did I teach English? Alright, question mark. Now what will be the answer of this question? If I ask you, did I teach English? You're going to answer me either yes or no. Alright. Second example, you did not see a movie. So did you see a movie? Alright children. Now we are going to learn the structure of the second type of interrogative simple past sentence. What will it be children? WH word plus did plus subject plus verb's first form and object is optional over here, right? So WH word means where, what, when, why, who. Alright. So we're going to begin with that only children. What did you do? Where did you go? What did you bring? Alright. So few examples are what did you bring? Question mark. So here the answer cannot be yes or no, but the person who is answering will have to answer in detail. Alright. So this is the structure of simple past sentence. Now you can pause the screen and you can copy the board. Alright. Alright students. So we are going to move forward and now I am going to teach you past continuous sentence. Alright. So now what are we learning children? Now when do we use past continuous children? Past continuous sentences tell us about the action that were continuing in the past. Alright. In present continuous, we learnt about the sentences that were continuing now. Okay. In the present. But in past continuous, we learn about the actions Alright, so what do we mean by that? I was playing cricket in the morning. So I am mentioning about an action that was continuing in the morning. That action has now stopped, but that action was continuing in the past. Alright, so here we have past continuous which tells us about the actions that were continuing in the past. Let's move forward with the sentence structure. Alright, so affirmative sentences first of all. Okay, affirmative sentences are positive sentences also. So here, what is the sentence structure of past continuous, children? It will be subject plus was or were plus verbs ing form or present participle form plus object. Alright, example, I was eating food. Alright, an action that was continuing in the past. मैं खाना खा रही थी. Alright, so here we have a past continuous action. Another example, she was taking bath. Alright, so वो नहा रही थी, she was taking bath. It is also an action that was continuing in the past. Few more examples, children. Mother was cooking food. Alright, so here we have all the sentences in which we have used was, because all the subjects here are singular. Alright, and when are we going to use were, children? With plural subject. Clear? Like they were singing. As I have always told you, children, object is always optional. Okay, it is not compulsory to put object in all the sentences. So here we have not used an object, but still the sentence is complete. They were singing. Why have I used were here, children? Because the subject is plural. So with plural subject we use were, and with singular ones we use was. Clear? Now we're going to move forward to the negative sentence of past continuous, children. What is the sentence structure? Subject plus was, were plus not. As it is a negative sentence, we are going to put not. Then verbs ing form plus object. Alright, so here the sentence structure is subject plus was, were plus not plus verbs ing form plus object. Example, we can take same examples, or we can also make frame new sentences like Raj was not working. So here we have a negative sentence. In this sentence also we are not using an object. All right. Sita was not doing her homework. All right. It is also a negative past continuous sentence. Like another one. Gardener is not watering the plants. Alright, children. So it is also a negative past continuous sentence. Let's move on to the interrogative ones. Now, what do you mean by interrogative sentences? The question sentences. How many kind of sentences we do have in interrogative? Two. One, which the answer to those questions will be only yes or no. Another one will have descriptive answers. So here, the first type of question, the answer to which will only be yes or no. The sentence structure of that kind of sentence is did, subject, was, were. Was, were plus subject plus verbs ing form plus object, question mark. Alright, here object is again optional. Example, was she baking a cake? Question mark. If I'm going to ask you, was she baking a cake? You're going to answer either yes or no. Alright? Were they walking in the garden? Question mark. Alright. Why have I used were here instead of was, children? Because the subject is plural. Clear? So this is the first type of interrogative sentence. The second type of interrogative sentence in which we are going to get the descriptive answers. It is going to begin with WH word, of course. WH word plus was, were plus subject plus verbs ing form plus object. Object is optional, right? So what was she doing? Question mark. We are not using an object over here. When were they planning to come? Alright. So these are the questions to which we are going to get a descriptive answer. Alright. So example. Where was she staying? Question mark. Clear? When was she working? Question mark. Alright. What were they doing? Question mark. Alright. So here we have got the sentence structure of interrogative past continuous. Alright, students. Pause the video and copy whatever is there on the board. I hope you have understood whatever I have explained you today, children. Now you're going to frame sentences of simple past and past continuous. Alright. So I'm just revising what we did today. We have done past tense. I have taught you two aspects of past tense, that is simple past and past continuous. When do we use simple past? We use simple past for an action that occurred in past. Alright. And when do we use past continuous? When we show an action continuing in the past, we use past continuous. So these were the two aspects of past tense we have done. I have also told you the sentence structure of both these tenses, and I want you students to frame sentences of all affirmative, negative and interrogative simple past and affirmative, negative and interrogative past continuous. At least 5 sentences, and be ready for the next lecture. Thank you.